Peace, y'all. It's your boy Mav. We have to change up the way we eating, and for me, I always thought about it. You got to be more conscious of what you eat. Just because you eat something healthy doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy for you. It could still have different things in it that has maybe too many fatty acids or different things like that that is for you. So you got to really look in the packages and look at what is for you. I mean, doing some research this week, I just want to give y'all some game. So food was not always called food. It was called energy, for me, proteins, get something to eat. You call it what it was. If I was going to get some bread, fish, something like that, it wasn't always called food. Didn't start getting called food till about, I say people wise. It wasn't starting called food people wise until in America with the slaves. So let me break this down to you. So food, as I was growing up, my grandfather, he always had chickens and stuff like this. So he would always be like, going to get the feed for the chickens. I'm going to get the food for the chickens, stuff like that. He would be the type of person to be like, when he would sit down and eat, Grandpa, you want some food? No, I want something to eat. Feed this for the chickens. Food that's for the cattle. So I looked it up, and food, the original term for food was called fodder, and that was for the cattle. Fodder is what you gave to the cattle, to cows, to chickens, to deer, livestock, whatever it was. So then when the English settlers, the colonizers, they came to America, my homeland, feel me being an aborigine, you know what when they came here, they once they colonized us, did all the bad stuff to us, enslaved us and everything, that's when they started calling what they was giving us food, because that's how they thought about us. They treated us as we were livestock. They thought we were cattle and stuff. So they started calling what they was giving us food. You know what I mean? So like the terms are all backwards. Now we're in a point in America where everybody's calling it food and stuff like that, because people don't know the history and people don't know anything. But for me, that also got me thinking, because I always felt like it was weird that the the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, were together, because how is food and drugs together? But if food is for cattle, you know what I mean, then obviously food and drugs is together. Like, it's not real food. Like, and I get it's hard to make that point, but what I'm really trying to get at is that they still treating us like we cattle. They just doing it on a larger scale. They just doing it on a larger scale. Y'all, we gotta pay attention to what you eat. You gotta eat the right things. There was somebody, I just watched a video recently where this woman, she was like, was diagnosed with two autoimmune diseases that she was supposed to have for the rest of her life. So she stopped eating everything that she had been eating, because she had went to like 3 or 4 different doctors, and they told her she was gonna have them for the rest of her life. She stopped eating all this extra junk, meat, chicken, beef, all the extra stuff like that. Only ate fruit for 5 months. 5 months straight, just fruit. Smoothie in the morning, then something else, lemon water, and then she had some melons or some other different type of gooseberry or something like that. Just fruit. 5 months. Both of those two diseases that she said she was supposed to have for the rest of her life were cleared up. So obviously that's also another thing with the food. They putting all these chemicals in the food, bro. Just like drugs, they putting all the chemicals in the drugs. They putting all the chemicals in the food. So food and drug, I see why they're together. They're paired together. I mean, look, I'm just saying, man, we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take better care of ourselves. The only way to vibrate higher and totally change everything, our thinking, our habits, our doing, our being, we gotta watch what we put into our gut. And sometimes you gotta not put nothing into your gut. Just fast. You feel me? When you fast and your stomach is hungry and you get a little pain, that's when your body is trying to take care of itself. Because your body can't take care of itself if you keep putting food into your body, and it has to break it down and break it down and break it down. But it will take care of us when there's no food in it, and it has to break down that food that's in there. I don't like keep saying the food, but that's what it is. But I don't say food anymore. For me, now I just say, you feel me? And I was talking about the body, but y'all can look up the keto process and all that stuff. What happens after 3 or 4 days when you stop eating, and then what happens to the body and how it breaks down different process. Yeah. But anyway, look, I just don't call food no more. It's not food. I'm getting something to eat. I'm getting some fruit, getting some bread. I'm getting exactly what it is. Some rice. You know what I mean? I'm not getting that extra shit. You know what I mean? If I do eat corned beef and shit like that, I'm getting corned beef. I'm calling it that. I'm not calling it food, man. I'm not calling it food no more. So peace, y'all. This your boy Jay Sav. I'm just making my little video just to talk to y'all, and y'all be easy. Peace. Peace.